Hey everyone, welcome to the Welcome Life Morning Show. In this episode, I want to ask a question. Does anyone here like hate speech? Anyone? I didn't think so. But that's what we hear about the world around us. That's what we see from news, from social media. Hate speech is all around us. In this episode, I want to tell you how to stop and turn that around. Let's get to it. Hey everyone, welcome to the Welcome Life Morning Show. If you're new here, I'm glad to have you here. If you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button, that way you catch up on all the latest videos that I post. I post a video on Tuesday mornings with the morning show, and on Thursdays with an interview about the topics that we'll be discussing on how to help you welcome Jesus and to welcome life. Today I want to talk to you about hate speech. But first, let's define what hate speech is. Hate speech is when someone essentially tells you something they hate about you. And they don't say it very nicely either. It's mean, it's derogatory. They really make you know that they hate you, and they make you hate yourself. That's not right at all. And so we see policies about hate speech everywhere. We see policies about hate speech on the news, on social media, and the government. With all these policies around, they're not telling us a turning point. They're not telling us how to turn that hate speech around. In fact, sometimes they're hating on others themselves. How is that going to change anything? We need to turn the point for hate speech. We need to turn things around for hate speech. And the best way to do that is to love. The best way to turn hate speech around is to love others. Sound familiar? Isn't that the golden rule that they used to teach us in school? Isn't that the golden rule in the Bible? To love others as much as you love yourself? I'm pretty sure you love yourself very highly. I know I do. And, well, I preach the Bible to people. But if we can show that love for ourselves to others, that would be the true turning point for hate speech. It's hard to hate someone when they're talking about love. It's hard to hate someone when they're showing you love, even when you've probably done something wrong, or even you yourself have done hate speech to them. It's hard to hate someone when all they want to do is show you that love and compassion that all of us so desperately want. So what is the turning point for hate speech? It's love. Bottom line, period. Love can conquer anything. Love can conquer any sort of hate. Love can conquer any sort of unforgiveness. But the person it starts with is us. The person it starts with is you. When you start turning your life around and showing love to people instead of showing hate, and by the way, can you show some love for me? Hit that like button down below. And when you start showing that love instead of hate, that's when you'll see lives change. And the person's lives that will change the most is yours. The person's life that will change the most is the way you act towards people. Because when you start showing that love to others, they're going to start showing that love back to you. Sure, there'll be those people who are like, I don't want to show me love. But you can't hang around those people. If all you're doing is hang around people who hate other people, what do you think you're going to do? Hate other people. It's who you're around. Now, with that being said, you need to hang around people who you probably maybe don't like. Test your love limits. Test how far you can go and love others. I promise you, it will change you. Not just on the outside, but on the inside. It will change your heart. It will change your mind. It will change your entire life. And you want to know what that will start to affect? The news that we see around us. Social media posts that we see around us. It would change the entire internet. Do you want to change the news? Do you want to let the news stop showing all this hate and stop showing all this hate speech and start showing love? Then you start showing love. Let that become the news that the news wants to show. That's going to be the turning point for hate speech. It's love. I can tell you the person who showed us love the most is Jesus Christ. because I'm a sinner. I'm someone who sins on a day-to-day basis. Yet Jesus came to forgive me. He came to show me love even when I didn't deserve it, even when I hated him. Before I was a Christian, I didn't even believe there was a God. I hated Christians. Why? Because he never showed love. All they did was judge people. But the turning point for hate speech is love. What are some ways that you show love in your life? What are some ways that you are going against the world and saying, instead of hating people, I'm going to love people? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll take them up on my own. I'll read your comments. I'll know what you're talking about. Showing love is going to be the best way for the turning point in this world that we live in. Showing love will trump hate speech any day. So start showing love to others. And again, it starts with you. When people say hate speech towards you, push it off. Push it off to the side and say, no, my identity is not found in what you say about me. My identity is found in Jesus. My identity is found in God alone. Let's turn the news on hate speech and start turning to love. I'll catch you next time on Welcome Life Morning Show. As again, I talk about news that's going on around us to help us welcome Jesus and to welcome life. Peace out.